Hi there, my name is Rachel Hendricks and I'm a senior at Davidson College. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about my research into the public health and epidemiology of water pipe tobacco smoking. Tobacco use is one of the leading causes of preventable death worldwide, according to the American Heart Association, even with the impressive decrease in tobacco use over the past 2 decades. Up until the 1990s, water pipe tobacco, or hookah smoking, was primarily used in the Middle East. Even in the early 2000s, if any Americans were aware of hookah smoking, it was probably because of the smoking caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. Since around 2010, when flavored tobacco products became commercially available, the practice spread to become a global phenomenon. Alarming trends have been observed in many countries where the water pipe has quickly replaced, or falls only second, to traditional cigarettes as the most popular method of tobacco use. These usage trends suggest that health implications caused by water pipe tobacco smoking require more considerable attention. I began my research exploring hookah smoke's effects on cellular health by exposing cell culture cells to puffed hookah smoke. Because of remote learning, I transitioned to writing a review article on hookah use, its health implications, and common misconceptions. Focusing here on data from the United States, here are some of the important trends. Water pipe smoking is a global phenomenon. Specifically, the United States may be in the early stages of a water pipe epidemic, with at least 33 states reporting significant water pipe use of any kind. It is reported by the Population Assessment of Tobacco and Health, or PATH study, that at least 41% of college students across the country have ever used a water pipe, putting water pipe use at about half that of current cigarette use. Significantly, past study data finds that 89% of those who use water pipes, their first experience was before the age of 15, and it was due to the marketed fun flavors that they found attractive. Data like this, along with other varying risk factors, suggests that water pipe tobacco smoking begins as a social activity, and that people who use hookah frequently begin to use other tobacco products as well. Users of more than one tobacco product report that water pipes are not at all harmful to health. Additionally, 73% of people who only use a water pipe report that they are not at all addictive and that they are more socially acceptable than cigarettes. These data suggest that education about the health risks associated with hookah smoking needs to begin with teens and early adolescents in college, and that areas with high population of college students are probably good locations for educational interventions. Additionally, hookah smokers are exposed to a laundry list of toxicants from hookah smoke. Water pipe sessions expose users to about 1.7 times the nicotine, 8.4 times the carbon monoxide, and 36 times the amount of tar. So users expire about 5 times more carbon monoxide than would be expected from a single cigarette. Additionally, the long-term health effects from water pipe tobacco smoking have been connected to many respiratory, cardiovascular, and dependence-related conditions. Secondhand smoke emitted from water pipes into the surrounding environment contains significant amounts of toxicants like carbon monoxide and aldehydes that can travel deep into the lungs of users and bystanders. These data suggest that hookah smoking is not harmless and that it can affect those who are exposed to water pipes through either hookah lounges or other social settings. Both of these represent important information that need to be shared within educational materials. Also, successful cessation remains low. When compared to current users of other tobacco products, water pipe users have the lowest occurrence of quit intentions and past year quit attempts. These show that youth and young adults who are likely to experiment with this tobacco product need to know that just trying it could start a habit that is really difficult to break. In conclusion, all evidence suggests that we are seeing the beginning of a re-emerging tobacco epidemic. Research into the public health implications of hookah smoking only began in the early 2000s, but just 2 decades later, the global evolution of the smoking habit has exceeded our worst expectations. Immediate action on multiple fronts is necessary to change perceptions regarding hookah use, including more inclusive tobacco legislation and tobacco health education. As the data on hookah smoking increases, we can assist curbing this epidemic more efficiently and quickly than the several decades it took to acknowledge and confront the very similar cigarette epidemic. Thank you.